think it's on. So recently I've just found a video about an acquaintance, if you could say, that recently entered the Dragon's Valley, which we already know how much of a dangerous place that is. And I had no idea who went in there. And as you can see, the video is right there. I've been watching it so far, haven't watched the whole thing yet. But what I really need to do is I need to look over this thing. This thing is starting to get a little bit more bad as it goes on. He's been staying in there for days, and I had no idea about it. Apparently, he's been staying there for probably a month for all I know. Haven't heard back from him. But I really need to find out what's going on, because right now, this might seem like a dire situation. And if no one knows about this, then all of us might be in a bad situation. So, yeah. Yeah, you already know what's about to happen. The Cookie Run YouTube channel recently released a new teaser for the new Cookie Run OvenBreak update. If you're new here, then what we do here is analyze the trailer, try and find key details within it, and also theorize what we could potentially get within the new update. Since we do these pretty commonly, there's not much else to talk about other than to get started. Like always, the original link to the video will be down in the description. By the way, greetings entities and guardians, my name is HyperHimes. The video is titled Dragon's Valley Research Notes with a description reading, What's going on in the Dragon's Valley? New Cookie Run update coming soon. Tune into our YouTube channel on May 25th for the reveal. The thumbnail for the video just has Migmac staring at the camera with a little recording thing in the top left corner, and the bottom left saying June 2022, which most likely means June of 2022. I want to first state that this already has a different feel compared to any other update reveal trailer. One of the main reasons is because it doesn't even say update teaser in the title, which makes it a bit more ominous. The video starts with someone searching on the website Google for Dragon's Valley. They then find a video that's called Dragon's Valley Research Notes. This video would then start with Migmac turning on his camera and saying, "Is this thing on?" He proceeds to talk to the camera saying, "I finally arrived at the Dragon's Valley. This place is much bigger than I expected and it's overwhelmingly scorching. I'm going to get well rested today and start the research tomorrow. I can't wait to see what I'll find in these coming days." The video would then show a time card that says day 5 with him talking to the camera after saying, "It's my 5th day here in the Dragon's Valley. Nature never fails to impress me. It really is hot in here, but I think I can manage. I should quickly plan and start on my primary research." A day 11 time card pops up with 6 days passing, and we see Migmac fiddling with some papers. He then says, "It still feels very hot here, but the temperature is gradually going down. I'm not sure what's causing it. I'm starting to worry all the rumors will be true. I think I better venture deeper into the valley." 4 days pass as a day 15 time card pops up, and Migmac has a clear bag of some strange stones. He then says, "I managed to bring some fragments from inside the valley. It was extremely hot at first, but now it's cooling down fast. I must find out what's causing it." The video cuts shockingly nearly 2 weeks later as a day 27 time card pops up. Migmac holds a tube with one of the fragments inside of it and says, "The rumors were true. The Dragon's Valley has gone cold, and the reason is..." But before he could say anything else, something interrupts the video feed and the video ends. The real video ends with the text that reads, "Cookie Run OvenBreak, flare up. The Treasure of Legends. First look on May 25th, 2200 GMT plus 9. This trailer is one of the most interesting trailers that I've seen in a while, but as you all know, I've tried to look deeper into the video. If it wasn't obvious already, Google is just a Cookie Run parody of Google. If you try searching the links that are at the start of the video, the first one takes you to the Korean Dev Sisters website, and the second one takes you to the Korean Cookie Run YouTube channel. You can even see a snippet of the Cookie Sports Day teaser at the bottom of the screen. Whenever Migmac is on the screen, we see more stuff added with him after every time card. When we first see him, we see some sort of luggage bag behind him, a lantern, a table, a simple light bulb, and a plant in front of him. We even see a volcano in the background representing the Dragon's Valley. Next time we see him on day 5, we notice that he's obtained some books behind him. He's either brought them along or got them somewhere else. On day 11, more things are on the table that consist of more books and some sort of a green potion. I'm not sure why he would bring this, to be honest. Also on his notes, he printed out some sort of a spreadsheet of something. His luggage also happened to be opened on camera. Day 15 happens, and we see some more empty flasks behind him, a net on the table, and a few rocks he managed to gather. On day 27, nearly everything is still there, and he has one of the fragments in a thin flask. This is before something cuts off the video feed. Lastly, with what I want to mention, he keeps mentioning how the Dragon's Valley is progressively getting colder. That last part is the ultimate detail as how we can potentially figure out what's going on here. Let's sync all the way back to the story of the Dragon Awakens, specifically when Pitaya Dragon Cookie was facing off against Milk Cookie, Purple Yam Cookie, Dinosaur Cookie, and Malice Sauce Cookie. Remember, this took place in the Dragon's Nest near the Dragon's Valley. After defeating Pitaya Dragon Cookie, Malice Sauce speaks saying, "Our tribe's lands in the Dragon's Valley are cooling down by the second. If this keeps up, the entire Mala tribe will become bland and dull." Asking for heat, Pitaya Dragon Cookie ends up giving Malice Sauce Cookie one of their scales, claiming that it can be enough to warm up a simple village. While we know that Pitaya Dragon Cookie helped, the problem still still stands. What even caused the cooling down of Dragon's Valley? This is where I think the new update is going to introduce 2 new cookies. I predict that our protagonist cookie is going to be some sort of journalist cookie. This cookie traveled within the Dragon's Valley and is residing there to know about the rumors of the heating situation over there. Now, our antagonist cookie is a little bit more complicated, but it could be one of 3 things. 1. It could be a criminal cookie who's trying to steal all of the rocks and fragments in the Dragon's Valley and probably tries to sell them for a profit. 2. It's a sort of monster cookie who's trying to absorb all the heat to keep them alive. And 3. Some sort of water-like cookie who's trying to fill the Dragon's Valley with water to resist the heat. I personally have higher hopes for cookies 1 and 2, but it could really be anything. All we know is that the Dragon's Valley is losing heat somehow. Of course, we have to find out how. Also, when it comes to pets, I feel like the pet for the protagonist journalist cookie might be some sort of a treasure map that'll track down some extra treasure jellies. And the antagonist cookie? Maybe some sort of Dragon's Valley fragment that was stolen? I'm not really too sure. Also, when it comes to a new treasure that's being added, because that's most likely guaranteed, I'm hoping that's some sort of an explorer's pack, like some sort of a backpack that's filled with tools for exploring. With every update usually comes with a new game mode that revolves around these new cookies. So what's going to happen? I predict that we're going to have a form of update log that we're going to have to fill out by playing specific levels or doing certain tasks. The story itself has our journalist cookie explore more of the Dragon's Valley and try and find out what's going on, as I mentioned. However, the more he discovers, the more he finds out that something is wrong, and he needs to stop this antagonist cookie from ruining the Dragon's Valley. Filling out a certain number of logs will help us unlock more cutscenes and rewards. You know for a fact we have to talk about costumes, and I have 2 ideas for who could potentially get them. First, Adventure Cookie. Why? Well, he's always one for adventure, so why wouldn't he want to adventure in an area like the Dragon's Valley? Second, I'm thinking, which is a lot more likely, Heated Cookies. While Mallow Cookie is obvious, I wouldn't be surprised if cookies like Chili Pepper Cookie, Red Pepper Cookie, Purple Yam Cookie, or anyone else who's meant to be spicy got costumes. Heck, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pitaya Dragon Cookie ended up getting a legendary costume because, well, you know, they reside near the Dragon's Valley. Lastly, we're going to be talking about some of the other event-related stuff that they're going to be potentially adding. I know for a fact that once this update happens, custom runs is going to be over, so they're probably going to be replacing it with something like friendly runs or something else. Personally, I'm expecting a treasure mastery event, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have one as well. They just basically appear randomly for all I know. I feel like there's going to be a custom event that's special for this new update, or it's going to be some sort of an update journal where every day it's going to give you a new task to complete, and once you complete it, you'll get rewards like crystals, rainbow cubes, and even magic powder. There's going to be new daily rewards available, a new jelly set is going to be obvious, $10 pet, and at the end of the update reveal video, there's going to be a coupon code for rainbow cubes. Now, of course, if you've seen these videos, then you obviously know what I'm going to say next. You need to spend your diary points, custom run points, daily sports run cash, or whatever it's called, or anything along those lines before the update happens. When they're gone for good. But what do you all think? Do you think some of my theories might be plausible, or do I deserve to be locked up? If you have your own theories, then suggest them down below in the comments. But with that being said, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share with friends more Cookie Run content, and if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel? If you haven't yet, or you want to, hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive all my notifications on this YouTube channel in the near future, and last but certainly not least, I have merchandise available if you want to check it out. I'm not forcing you to buy anything though, I'm just saying there might be something interesting in the shop that you might be interested in, but above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!